Hey guys, Woods Boy here. Today me and my brother Luke are out in the woods like we are just about every weekend, and for the first time we're like, hey, how about we make some videos? So this is going to be our first video up on YouTube. We're going to make it on fire making. If you stick with our videos, we're going to be putting some more up on more difficult ways of fire making, some ways of making shelter, along with reviews of gear and knives. So stick with us and we'll get started.
Hey everybody, we're back, and this is Jake. He's using a product called the Sawviver, and it's a collapsible saw we use that fits well into your pack, and he's just cutting about 1.5 inch pieces of dead wood here into, I'd say 8-inch pieces of wood, and we'll use this for our fire later on.
And this is freestanding dead wood, and we're using bigger pieces of wood to start out like this because it's been raining a lot around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to baton this down into kindling and the size of wood we need instead of looking around for smaller branches. It does use up more calories, but it's a much easier way of getting your fire started when it's been wet outside.
Hey guys, we're back, and we're going to show you our batoning. You see Jake, he's using a HG55 made by Bussey, and in his opinion it is a great knife, and he'll have it with him the rest of his life. Now he's batoning wood because it's been very wet, and he's trying to get to the core where it's more dry and more suitable for making fires.
Now right here we have 3 stacks of wood. One of the stacks we split the wood into 4 pieces. This stack here we split into 8 pieces, and this stack right here is about the size of pencil lead. The middle stack is about the size of pencils, and the big stack is a little bit bigger than a magic marker. And that's plenty for what we're going to need to start our fire there, and there. And we have some unsplit logs that we'll use to keep the fire going over a long period of time. Hey guys, we're making some fuzz sticks right now for the fire. This is what we're going to use to get the fire actually started off of a piece of dryer lint that we use. Because right now there's no good dry tinder to find around here right now, so we're going to use a little bit of dryer lint to get these fuzz sticks started. I'm not the greatest at making fuzz sticks. I'm actually pretty bad at it, but they'll probably work. Get 1 or 2 more of these made and we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, we're ready to start actually making the fire. We have a piece of dryer lint here, which we just have our mom collect for us when she does her loads of laundry. And what I'm going to use to start this is, I carry a carabiner with me with some things on it, which I got the idea from Dave Canterbury from Wilderness Outfitters Archery. And on here I got a fire steel and a striker, which I'm going to need. I could use the blade of my knife, but I don't like to. I like to keep my knife sharp. So once we get that lit, we have all our feather sticks here ready to go. And we're going to slowly add our kindling on there. Put a piece of wood. I like to put a piece of wood right behind it, so as I lay my kindling on top of it and stuff, I need a bigger piece so that it doesn't smother the fire out too much. So I'll put that piece there. Go ahead and get that lit. There we go, it's looking good. Let that sit there for a little bit, let that wood catch. Lightly blow on it. I'll start to add a little bit of the bigger stuff, the stuff that was in the middle pile. We're in pretty good shape right now. Fire's going a little slow, but it's going pretty well. Now, right now we're not planning on making a huge fire. We're just going to make a fire big enough to cook around for a little bit. We're only going to be out here probably 5 more hours, so we don't need it to burn too much longer. But right now we're hungry and want some food. But yeah, as far as difficulty goes on this fire, probably like a 2. Not hard at all. If it is super wet outside though, and you do need even more to get your fire started, I do want to recommend petroleum jelly soaked cotton balls. I have a baggie full of those in my pack right now, and if it's just super wet outside, I can't get anything started. That's what I use. I've never been able to not get a fire going with those. It's pretty much impossible not to be able to.
And basically, guys, petroleum jelly, it's a basic product called Vaseline, and you can just find it anywhere you go to the store.
Most of you probably just got a tub of it sitting around if you ask your mom or something like that. That fire burn a little bit more. It's looking like it's in good shape. If you notice, we put a fireboard down at the bottom of the fire because our whole fire pit is soaking wet right now, and it would have just sucked all the heat and everything from that fire from the bottom. So always remember to do that if it's wet outside. And right now we are planning to make some food right now. I think we're gonna end the tape here. We're gonna make us some Mountain House meals, which are pretty good. We'll make a second video on that.
All they are is they're in the military they're called MREs, and they're just freeze-dried food.
We'll just say it in that video. So that's about it on making this fire. If you have any suggestions on how to make our videos better or anything we need to do better for making the fire, just add them. Thanks.